Well, you have to remember that the Department for Exiting the European Union didn't exist until such time as we arrived. And of course, the officials had only just arrived too. So it was a question of finding your feet, I think, both for ministers and for officials. It was a very exciting challenge, as you might imagine. It was the issue of the day. It was a department set up for a specific purpose. The officials who were there were all people who'd volunteered to be there. They were all extremely capable and very impressive. But of course, we hadn't had any work done preparatory to the establishment of the department worth talking about. Prior to the referendum, the government had decided, I think wrongly, not to prepare for a leave vote. So a lot of work had to be done very, very quickly, and I think that it was at that time that I was particularly pleased that the people who were doing that work were members of the British Civil Service. I think that the biggest personal achievement I had was taking the notification of withdrawal bill through Parliament, because of course, if you recall, the government had decided initially that there was no need for a bill, that Article 50 could simply be triggered using the royal prerogative. There was then a court case, the Gina Miller case. The Supreme Court decided that that was not right, that Parliament had to have a say. So we had to get the bill through Parliament. That required, obviously, a lot of work on the floor of the House, some of it extremely demanding because there was a lot of hostility to the proposition that we should be leaving still. And of course, there were a lot of discussions that we had to have with certain individual key MPs. Getting it through, as we did, with a very large majority, I think was a huge achievement, and I think it's personally the thing I'm proudest of.